Guest thinks Elon's in a league of his own, saying the platform's all his unless Twitter rejects the bid and demands a higher price. Joining us now, CNBC contributor, author, and former M&A investment banker Bill Cohan. Bill, welcome. But before we even get to the other folks involved here, how careful does Twitter's board have to be about knowing how he plans to finance this before looking like they're going along?
Oh, they have to, see the back of his eyes. I mean, they have to see that his funding is in fact secured. They have to see that his financial house is in order, that he can actually pull off the deal. And assuming he's offering all cash, which I assume he is at the moment, that he's actually got it together. Now, as Robert said, there are a lot of different ways. He could also borrow money. I mean, Twitter has something like, let's say, roughly $1 billion of EBITDA. You could certainly borrow a fair amount of money against that to add to the rest of the cash that Elon's going to have to accumulate here.
But the problem, Bill, that one of the many problems I can't figure out, but the biggest one is he's talking about tearing down Twitter's existing business model. So how is he going to get anybody to come along with him throwing money in when he's not being clear on how they're ever going to get it out?
Look, this is the biggest risk for Elon Musk here. One of the things that makes Twitter so interesting and provocative, and why so many of us are obsessed with it, is because sort of like it's a daily battleground. But if he does a number of things that he's talking about doing, making it a sort of a right-wing echo chamber, for instance, or even bringing back Donald Trump, then he's going to alienate maybe half or two-thirds of the audience that uses Twitter, and then he's going to be the king of nothing, and then that EBITDA is going to shrivel up. For instance, one of the things he's talking about is eliminating advertising. If he eliminates advertising, then that EBITDA is going to shrivel up, and the people who lent him money or the money that he borrowed to make this offer, he's not going to be able to pay back. On the other hand, once again, he's the world's richest guy. His net worth is $275 billion. If it had to come out of his Tesla stock or his net worth or all the other ways he has to make money or other things that he's doing, he can probably make good on it, and that's what investors or lenders would count on.